Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we're diving into a wild Reddit story from RAITA that's got us all heated. A man's wife threw away irreplaceable videotapes of his late wife, meant for his daughter's 18th birthday, and now he's giving her the silent treatment. Is he the Here to break it down with some spicy takes are Jake, Maya, and Tara. We will first listen to the story and then return to our guests. She threw away my late wife's priceless videotapes. Am I wrong for shutting her out? Hey everyone, I'm sharing a tough situation I'm going through, and I need some perspective. My daughter Eleanor is turning 18 in 2 weeks, and I've been planning something special for her. To give you some background, my late wife Chloe and I started dating in college. We fell deeply in love, got married, and soon after our wedding, Chloe shared the exciting news that she was pregnant with our first child. We were thrilled and bought a video camera to capture every moment of her pregnancy. Sweet, wholesome memories like us joking around, having lunch, or talking to our unborn daughter through the lens. Chloe and I made a promise to save those tapes and show them to Eleanor when she turned 18. Tragically, 2 years after Eleanor was born, Chloe passed away. A drunk driver crashed into her car as she was driving home from her mother's house. I was devastated. Her death sent me into a deep depression, and I struggled to raise our 2-year-old daughter on my own. Friends encouraged me to move on and start dating again, but every time I tried, I felt like I was betraying Chloe's memory. Fast forward to when Eleanor was 13. I met Wendy at my sister's birthday party, and we instantly connected. Wendy was kind, had 2 kids of her own, and had recently gone through a divorce. She didn't mind that I had a daughter, and we hit it off. 2 years later, we got married. Now, here we are in the present, with Eleanor's 18th birthday approaching. I've kept those precious videotapes safe all these years, excited to share them with her. Since Eleanor was only 2 when her mother died, she doesn't remember Chloe's touch or voice. I knew these tapes would mean the world to her. About a week ago, I was talking to Wendy about my plan to show Eleanor the tapes. I noticed Wendy's expression shift from happy to uncomfortable. Wendy often gets uneasy when I mention Chloe. I don't compare them or say things like, "Why can't you be like Chloe?" or "Chloe was my only true love." Instead, I talk about Chloe to paint a picture for Eleanor of who her mother was. A vibrant woman who started as a model and later pursued a career in fashion. Chloe was beautiful, no doubt, but I've never made Wendy feel less than. Wendy, who has 2 kids in college, once told me she feels she's not in the best shape and can never measure up to Chloe. I've always reassured Wendy that I love her for who she is, but I've sensed some jealousy toward Chloe. During that conversation, I told Wendy I loved her just as she is, and she broke down crying. The next day, Wendy apologized for her reaction. I told her it was okay and appreciated her sharing her feelings. I gave her a big hug and a kiss on the forehead. She asked to see the tapes, so I showed her the box of videos I kept in my closet. Everything seemed fine until yesterday morning. I went to get the tapes to put them in a nicer box for Eleanor's birthday, but the box was gone. I searched everywhere, panic rising. When I went downstairs, Wendy was lying on the couch watching TV. I asked her about the box, and with a neutral expression, she said she threw it away. My heart sank. I asked what she meant, and she said, "I talk about Chloe too much and need to move on." So she tossed the tapes as a head start. I was furious. Not only did she throw away my last connection to Chloe, but she ruined a huge surprise for my daughter. We got into a heated argument. Wendy saw how angry I was and started apologizing, but I was too upset to hear it. It got to the point where I broke down crying and locked myself in our bedroom. This morning, I'm in my office scouring my computer for any old files or videos of Chloe to share with Eleanor. My daughter sometimes cries because she never got to meet her mom, and I thought these tapes would bring her closer to Chloe. I've been ignoring Wendy since yesterday, and she's been texting me nonstop saying she's sorry. I just can't face her right now. Our mutual friends have started texting me too, telling me to accept her apology and move on since Chloe passed away over a decade ago. I'm ignoring them because they don't understand what it's like to lose someone so close. Still, I'm starting to wonder if I'm overreacting. I'm at a loss. I'm focused on finding something, anything to give Eleanor, but I don't know how to handle things with Wendy. So, what do you think? Am I the for ignoring my wife after what she did? So without any delay, guys, let's get into it. Jake, kick us off. What do you think now?
Okay, look, this one hits me hard. This guy's been carrying the weight of his late wife's memory for 16 years, keeping those tapes safe for his daughter, Eleanor. Those weren't just videos, they were a promise, a piece of her mom she'd never get back. And Wendy? She trashed them like they were nothing. That's not just jealousy, that's a betrayal of trust, of his daughter's heart. I'm sorry, but ignoring Wendy, that's the least he should do. She crossed a line you don't come back from. Imagine Eleanor's face when she finds out her stepmom threw away her chance to hear her mom's voice. It's gut-wrenching, man. He's not the Wendy's actions were straight up cruel.
Hold up, Jake. You're coming in hot, but let's talk about Wendy for a second. Yeah, throwing out the tapes was a massive mistake. Colossal, even. But can we look at why she did it? This woman's been living in the shadow of a ghost. Chloe's this perfect, beautiful model-turned-fashion star, and Wendy's out here feeling like she's just the second-choice mom with stretch marks and college kids. That kind of insecurity doesn't justify what she did, but it explains it. She's human, and humans mess up when they're hurting. The guy's pain is real. I feel for him and Eleanor, but shutting Wendy out completely? That's cold. He's punishing her for a moment of weakness when she's been raising his daughter alongside her own kids for years. If he keeps icing her out, he's risking his marriage over something she can't undo. He's not yet, but he's teetering close if he doesn't at least talk to her.
Oh, Maya, you're breaking my heart with the Wendy's hurting angle, but I'm not buying it. This isn't about insecurity. This is about control. Wendy didn't just toss those tapes in a fit of tears. She looked him in the eye with a neutral expression and said she did it to help him move on. That's calculated. That's her saying, I'm done competing with your dead wife, so I'm erasing her. It's not just about the tapes. It's about wiping out Chloe's place in their family. And Eleanor? She's collateral damage in Wendy's little power play. I got chills thinking about that poor girl crying because she'll never hear her mom's voice now. The husband's not ignoring Wendy to be petty. He's grieving all over again. He's not the Wendy's the one who needs to face the music. If she's texting apologies, good. But words don't bring back memories she threw in the trash.
Tara, you're painting Wendy like some evil stepmom, and that's not fair. Calculated? Maybe she was just desperate. She's been carrying this weight of comparison for years, and yeah, she's snapped in the worst way possible. But let's not pretend the husband's blameless. He knew Wendy got uncomfortable when he talked about Chloe, and he kept going. Not saying he should hide his past, but where's the sensitivity for the woman he's married to now? He's locking himself in rooms, crying, ignoring her texts. That's not grief. That's a choice to shut her out. I'm not saying Wendy's innocent, but he's escalating this into a war when they could be healing together. Eleanor's the one who's gonna lose here, caught between her dad's anger and her stepmom's regret.
Healing together. Maya, how do you heal when someone destroys something sacred? Those tapes weren't just his, they were Eleanor's birthright. I'm getting goosebumps thinking about what this means for her. She's 18, about to see her mom for the first time, and now? Nothing. Wendy didn't just hurt her husband, she stole from his daughter. And the friends texting him to get over it? They're clueless. You don't get over losing someone you love, especially not when your wife decides to play judge and jury with your memories. He's not the for needing space. He's human. Wendy's apologies don't fix this unless she owns up to the damage she's done.
Exactly, Jake. And let's talk about those apologies. If Wendy's truly sorry, why she got their mutual friends ganging up on him, saying Chloe's been gone for 10 years like that, makes it okay. That's manipulation, not remorse. I'm shaking thinking about this guy in his office, digging through old files, trying to piece together something for his daughter while his wife's out here playing victim. He's not ignoring her to be cruel. He's protecting what's left of his heart. Maya, you want him to talk it out. But how do you trust someone after they burn down your history? He's not the He's a dad fighting to keep his daughter's mom alive for her.
You both make it sound so black and white, but life's messier than that. I get the anger. I do. My skin's crawling thinking about Eleanor's loss. But shutting Wendy out doesn't bring the tapes back. It just builds a wall between them, and Eleanor's gonna feel that tension. He's not the asshole for being hurt, but if he keeps this up, he's choosing pain over progress. They need to face this together for Eleanor's sake. Wendy messed up big time, but she's not a monster. She's a woman who made a terrible choice. Give her a chance to make it right.
Wow, that got intense. Jake's ready to defend this dad to the end. Tara's calling out Wendy's motives, and Maya's pushing for a way forward. I've got chills from all these angles. But now it's your turn, viewers. What do you think? Is the husband the asshole for ignoring his wife after she threw out those tapes? Or is Wendy in the wrong for what she did? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's keep this debate going. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more drama like this. See you next time.